All right, so we are starting. Buenas tardes, amigos. Gracias nuevamente por estar con nosotros. Hoy tenemos a una empresa de lujo, un invitado de lujo también, Tony Blodgett, de la empresa Séura. Tony se encuentra con nosotros. Dato interesante de Tony: Tony ha conocido al Dalai Lama anteriormente, así que ahí tenemos un dato interesante de él. Tony, where are you calling in from?
Our factory in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Green Bay, Wisconsin. Go Packers.
Yes, Titletown, USA.
That's right. Tony se encuentra con nosotros desde Wisconsin. Es el director de ventas para Séura a cargo de la región internacional de fuera de Estados Unidos, que incluye Latinoamérica. Séura es una marca nueva para Polaris Controls. Estamos recién empezando con ellos. Van a haber una serie de productos muy interesantes para el mercado comercial, para el residencial de lujo, para exteriores, etcétera. Así que dejo a Tony para que les dé una bienvenida. Tony, it's all you. I'll be here standing by if there's anything you need me to answer.
Sounds good. I appreciate having me. Appreciate the time here. So I'm going to go through just kind of introduce a little high level of who we are, and then I'm gonna get into really specifically focus on lighted mirrors as a topic of kind of a product category that we do that's very relevant to the industry right now, the AV channel. So, but to introduce you to Séura, because want to start with that. So we are a company that is based in Green Bay, Wisconsin. And it actually started in a garage back in 2003. So our co-founders, Tim and Gretchen Gilbertson, they're kind of identifying an opportunity. They saw some DIY, some do-it-yourself TV mirrors and some bathroom vanity applications. And they realized, hey, you know what? If we made this thing right, there might be some legs to that as a product out there. And so in 2003, they actually started Séura by making vanity TV mirrors in their garage just south of Green Bay, Wisconsin. So since that time, we have grown into a large factory with multiple product categories. So right here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. So, and I personally have been with Séura since 2010. I've served both commercial, hospitality, residential channels amongst the company. So we are the company with the mind of an engineer and the soul of a designer. So everything we do that you're going to see is going to have some element of design and technology to those product categories. And there's a great chance that, these are products that you may have experienced in hotels throughout the world and didn't even know it. Lighted mirrors, outdoor TVs, TV mirrors. So definitely a worldwide company in terms of the scope of what we've done. So looking at our products, just to kind of, again, give you a high level overview of the categories that we provide. So it really started with vanity TV mirrors, and that expanded into entertainment TV mirrors. So think living area applications, places where you either want to hide your standard TV, or what we really do is, because we do a lot of custom manufacturing right here, would be the ability to provide a video solution where you need mirrors, but you want to maintain high design and have some element of customization to that. So think home gyms, yoga studios, back bars. So that's where our competitive advantage lives with the entertainment TV mirror category. Vanity TV mirrors extended into lighted TV mirrors and subsequently lighted mirrors. And then folks wanted TV mirrors in the shower. We said, no, it's designed for a vanity application. So we designed our Hydra indoor waterproof TVs, great for a shower application or a kitchen backsplash, makes the TV and appliance in the kitchen. And then folks love the fact it was waterproof, high design. How do I get this thing outside? So we've been producing outdoor TVs since 2012. So video solutions throughout the home, inside and out, where regular TVs can't go, either from a design perspective or functional perspective. And then different degrees of task lighting solutions for wardrobe and bathroom vanity applications. So that's what brings me into lighted mirrors. So we are a lighting fixture company. The number one product that we produce in terms of volume are lighted mirrors, tens of thousands of them a year. And this is a product that the AV channel historically maybe hasn't fully been able to embrace, just because it's, at its core, it's a hardwired electrical fixture. But with controllability, tunability, those pieces of technology that, we get into now as well, it's a great blend. So our lighted mirrors really supplement the whole home lighting solutions by providing a task lighting solution for, again, wardrobe and bathroom applications. So when we look at, again, the number one growth category in the industry, it's lighting and lighting fixtures, right? So, and it steps up, right? So folks do whole home control, then they're doing lighting control, and then they're doing lighting fixtures. So not everyone that does lighting control is doing lighting fixtures, but lighting fixtures seems to be kind of, if you're doing everything, that's kind of that latest and greatest. And so we provide a supplementary solution to that. So when you look at the spaces of the home where renovation takes place, where folks really value when they're building new in terms of design and having the right solutions, again, a lighted mirror for your bathroom vanity is going to be a key solution for that space. Very high demand. So why lighted mirrors? Why is this a high demanded product? It's really providing optimal lighting for that application. So instead of having downward lighting that produces shadows on the user within that mirror, you're providing optimal lighting with that space in terms of you're illuminating the user and eliminating shadows. So you have a better quality lighting, both in terms of brightness and that light source. So, and sconces that can shine on, that's certainly, depending on the position, can be okay. But a lighted mirror, based on how it's positioned, based on the fact you get more mirror and better light in that space, really is the optimal solution in terms of quality lighting and a quality mirror in that space. So lots of lighted mirrors out there, and it's very simple. At its core, it's just it's an option, an alternative to a traditional downfiring sconce and mirror. So why Séura lighted mirrors? So this really comes down to, I would say, three primary categories. You're looking at better glass, better lighting, and a better experience when you're working with Séura. So with the glass, a very high quality reflection, a very durable glass. So if you ever see that black edge corrosion on the edge of mirrors, that is caused by the oxidization of the copper within that coating. And so our glass uses a copper-free coating to prevent that black edge corrosion.
Yep, I have that in my own bathroom. So thank you very much for clarifying that. That was one of my questions.
Yeah, it's definitely a piece of of differentiation that not everyone's aware of, and then when you see it, you're like, oh yeah. So, and
there's no way of stopping it either. Once it starts, it starts.
Yep, you can help prevent it by using an ammonia-free glass cleaner. Like, never use standard Windex on mirrors. It has ammonia. There's an ammonia-free Windex. So if you use ammonia-free, it does help prevent that. But certainly with having the copper-free backing, that's really key to preventing that corrosion.
Excellent.
In terms of the quality of lighting, very high quality backlighting in terms of efficiency, performance, from the lumen or lux output. Well, luxes would be synonymous with foot candles, but both lux and foot candles would be a measure of brightness, where if you're factoring in the same lumen level, but within that fixture generating a higher measurable brightness. So the way our mirrors are designed is we're optimizing that backlighting level. And it's really key in that application when you're looking at for task lighting. And if it's too bright, which I never hear it's too bright, but there are certainly dimming options so you can control that backlighting level. And then with the overall quality of that light, you want a high color rendering index, high CRI rating. So we're going to be well over 90. If you don't see a CRI rating published, a lot of times it's only like 70. And if you're not familiar with color rendering index, the simplest way to put it, it gets a little more complex than that. There's different rating systems beyond that too, but think of the sun. The sun would have a CRI level of 100. Why? Because it determines the color spectrum. And again, to simplify this, your CRI level, if it's 90, you're looking at 90% plus of the full color spectrum being illuminated by that light source. Again, some of these fixtures out there, they're going to be 70, maybe even less. And just if you ever have the chance to see the differences in CRI levels within a space, it can be dramatic. So
yeah, and I'm going to just say this in Spanish. Esto que está mostrando es el tipo de LED que utilizan en los espejos. Y el punto aquí es que ellos utilizan un LED con un índice de rendimiento del color de más de 90. Mientras más se acerca a 100, más se acerca a la temperatura del sol, lo cual hace que la luz sea de mejor calidad. Muchos de los competidores que vemos por ahí de China, digamos, utilizan LEDs de muy baja calidad, donde sí se ilumina, pero no se ilumina bien. Así que en sitios como baños, salas de maquillaje, etcétera, este tipo de producto realmente hace una diferencia notable. Sorry.
No problem. Pretty good. Yeah, so continue with the lighting. So our standard lighting source uses a chip on board, so COB lighting, where instead of having the individual diodes, you really have it's a naturally diffused lighting strip with the LED lighting. Again, high CRI, so high quality of the light, high brightness of the light, high efficiency of the light. And then when we get into the quality of the experience in that install, our standard mirrors are very slim, so minimal wall standoff. At the end of the day, easy to install, and the customization capabilities of what you can do are pretty amazing. So we have our new marine grade housing lighted mirror. So any lighted mirror that's up to 60 by 60 would utilize this marine grade housing, which is phenomenal because it's really what we call quick custom. So very affordable, modular custom. We don't have to order outside parts. Those components are all, effectively scalable in-house to provide great value at just best in class lead times. And if you need 1 or 100, we're going to be able to produce lighted mirrors for you. So how to design that mirror? So in terms of that best quality experience, it really stems to, if you need one, we're going to be able to produce that mirror.
How does this ship?
It would ship via, typically, we're going to ship anywhere within the US.
No, correct. I'm saying in a box, in a crate.
Yep, yeah, so palletized. Depends on the size. So if it reaches a certain size, so if it's around 60 by 60, maybe a little bit bigger than that, then you're going to have it packaged and palletized. Okay. If it's large enough, so we produce mirrors up to 94 by 70. And so definitely that's a size that would be crated.
Sure. Okay. Yep. Excellent.
Yep. So different lighting designs, and really it's infinite. If you want to etch your name in cursive and light it up across the top, we can do that. We focus on, I would say these 5 are the most popular designs, with Allegro and Lumen being your primary task lighting, Forte and Veda providing kind of a combination of ambient with task. And then once you get into like Halo, where there's no etching, it's pure ambient lighting. There's certain accent lighting options. So it just really depends on the space. It's like, obviously some of these mirrors, your bathrooms, especially your primary bathroom, is going to be where you start and end your day. And so proper task lighting is key, but maybe it's just a side powder room. And so you just need ambient lighting, just to create a unique feel in that space. And I'm always happy to look at elevations, look at what a space, how it's set up to help design that mirror. So in addition to customized, etching patterns in terms of that light output, So yeah, different design shapes. There's different control options. Standard control is going to be 0 to 10 volt or line level dimming. But then we also have touch button control technology, which is a really cool technology that if you're not looking at incorporating a control system in that space, then you would have like up to 7 button configurations with different control features within that mirror. So it's pretty neat. So what's most common is probably a 2-button configuration with on-off dimming and tunable lighting. So this would be your solution. Again, if you don't have a control system going into that mirror, you just want it all self-contained in one. So just a phenomenal solution for that, to provide it, when you can have dimming and the tunable white lighting, that tunable color temp, those are really the 2 primary needs. Of course, there are some other options that can be incorporated that as well, depending on the size, just depending on the parameters for what can be specified. One thing that's going to be new in 2024 are Séura smart lights. So this is kind of a preview, big time, of what we would be focusing on at CD in terms of that premier lighted mirror technology, exclusive for the AV industry because of the controllability. So when incorporating our lighted mirrors into a lighting control system, you're going to have tunable lighting. We anticipate your color temperature, your actual color RGB, in terms of really taking that lighted mirror experience, but blending it into, that the wellness, the circadian rhythm experience that you're trying to create throughout the home with other lighting sources. So like I said, it's really, we are supplementing that whole home lighting experience with task lighting for wardrobe and bathroom spaces. The ultimate in where it really starts in the AV industry traditionally is leading with a lighted TV mirror. You lead it with a lighted TV mirror, and now you have an all-in-one solution. In that primary bathroom, it's like this is where your client's starting and ending their day, right? And they just want that maximum experience. Like I said, Séura started with TV mirrors. There's TV mirrors, only at first, and subsequently it was that or nothing in that space. But by incorporating lighting with that TV mirror, and that actually came about just demand from the field, actually demand from a hotel that wanted a lighted TV mirror. They ended up value engineering that lighted TV mirror into just a lighted mirror. So what was cool is that was a project that we produced for just lighted mirrors, because that's what fit their budget, that's what fit their space. So the neat thing here is, if you lead with that lighted TV mirror, but you need to value engineer that a bit, you can always trim that down by removing the TV or removing lighting. At least, you and your client still have, a unique product for that space. And the biggest opportunity is now, hey, what are we doing for lighting and mirrors in the other bathrooms of the home? Every bathroom needs lighting. Every bathroom needs mirrors. A lighted mirror is going to provide a superior light source, and a Séura lighted mirror is going to provide you the best quality glass, best quality lighting, and that best quality experience. Turn the TV off on the vanishing lighted mirror. TV vanishes. The lighting itself is going to remain. That's physically etched in there. So typically your more simplified etching patterns, but again, still an elegant design no matter what you're doing. Also, with different degrees of the functionality of that lighting. If it is a lighted vanishing TV mirror, utilizing our vanishing vanity glass, that's a very high quality glass, the highest quality vanishing vanity glass that you'll find, as close to silvered mirrors you'll ever find for a true vanishing solution. All glass, is going to be a little bit proprietary and have different tints. So if you have multiple mirrors in that space, or if it's a larger assembly where you have, mirrors flanking that, that center mirror, we can provide matching mirrors just to make sure everything matches. It's like different shades of white paint on the same wall. So, like I mentioned, this is a category that there's a great chance that you and your clients have actually experienced our products, just based on, the properties that we're in throughout the world. give you some confidence. In terms of resources, when it comes to lighting, so we actually have a CEU course for architects and designers called the Science of Light. I love giving it in person. As long as we're in person with a group, it's a lot of fun. Just to kind of go through some of the nuts and bolts of lighting design. We have quote forms to make the experience efficient. I know it's a form, but trust me, it walks you through the specification and logistics info that we need to provide you an accurate quote and shop drawings. Note that freight is not included in the pricing. So if you're referencing a price guide, you're still going to want to check in with us to get a freight quote. And then different tools like our lookbook, those can be ordered online too. Basically, if you go to Séura.com, that's where 95% of what you need is going to live, especially if you scroll all the way to the bottom to dealer resources, the dealer download center. 99% of what you're going to need is probably sourced through that. So yeah, the lookbook would be the hard printed material that really provides good images of install applications so that you and your client can really start to envision where Séura can fit in the home. So again, just a recap of everything we do: video solutions throughout the home, inside and out, where regular TVs can't go, and then different degrees of light and mirror technology. So
what do you think is what do you think? No, what is the biggest category that you guys sell? Just to talk about the different possibilities of doing business with Séura.
I mean, as a company, it's 100% lighted mirrors. But not 100% of what we do is lighted mirrors, but I can say with confidence, lighted mirrors is by far our top category. Within the AV channel, I would say the number one product category right now are outdoor TVs, and certainly a very strong category for us. But with our capabilities and quality of our lighted mirrors and lighted TV mirrors, I think anything with lighting, anything that involves a lighted TV mirror will become the number one product category of what we're providing in the AV channel. And it comes down to the fact of how much the channel is embracing whole home lighting design and control, and the fixtures in there. And again, we're supplementing that with different degrees of technology within our task lighting options to supplement that. So yeah, and again, there are multiple bathrooms in a home, right? So you're dealing with multiple mirrors per project. Even if that project has an outdoor TV or two, you're still dealing with a lot of lighted mirror opportunities.
And you'll be exhibiting at CEDIA this year or not?
That is correct. Yep. Booth number 3847.
Okay. And are you going personally or no?
Oh yeah, you bet.
All right. So we will be there. We will have dealers with us there. So it'll be 6 of us this year at CEDIA. So we look forward to seeing you and meeting you in person.
That's great. Yeah, really appreciate the time today. And yeah, CEDIA is almost upon us. So we'll see you in person in just a few weeks.
That's it. All right, man. Thank you again for your time. I appreciate the opportunity for providing us with this time. And we'll see you in a few weeks.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. See you.
Yep. Later.